Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Guys, as you're tuning in, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you are a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Today, guys, a very tricky day, but we managed to end green, which is good. Final tally on the day here after coming back, starting with small size and then increasing a little, 341.76. If you guys recall, we were down about $700, maybe 650, I believe, 650. So good comeback. I did record the trade, so those of you in MMU will be able to see the entire thing. But guys, today was the day for the flags and the wedges. FRCA since Friday after hours, pushing up, right? Flag. This thing a little crazy, man. Not bad, in the price action overall. Hopefully you guys were able to make something on it. But it was pushing up slowly, steadily. It tried. And today coming into pre-market, we started off a little down and sideways, but then it started to curl up nicely. And we had some good patterns. For those of you trading pre-market, this is a nice surge right here. Beautiful surge. Okay, sharp pullback. Very sharp pullback. But I like the V-shaped recovery up into new highs. We get a quick pullback high of day, quick flag. It breaks out, rips up. We're seeing our patterns and our edges working out nicely. And right here, we started this huge consolidation. And so when we start to consolidate and get tighter and tighter, the red line represents the high and the low of the consolidation. And the white line is kind of showing you that tighter and tighter channel we're getting as we come across, right? So AKA a wedge. The bull flag, better depicted down here on the left-hand side of the screen here. Where we get a quick consolidation, we do get a little tighter into that triangle, and we rip to the upside, right? If you picture your country's flag, flagging on a flagpole, right? So we got tighter coming into the open, but we did not get the resolve. We did not get to break to the upside of the channel. A lot of short sellers, even, short sellers in our Discord here today, going short in these higher levels, risking towards pre-market highs. And this thing was a little heavy. Initially the 3-bar play did look good, right down here. I did attempt these trades, made a little bit of something earlier, but not a lot. And then ultimately we rejected. So not good. I made about 12 to 15 cents, I want to say, on 1,000 shares sized up, and then ended up taking a loss of like 7 cents or 8 cents, maybe a little less, with 2,000 shares. Ended up, just slightly green. All right, so that was FRZA. Now moving forward, it pulls back, it curls up, and as it curls up right here, this is where I started to pay more attention. So, there's essentially a huge bear flag going on right here, huge bear flag. And, it curls up, it breaks out, it tries, it fails, right? Bearish engulfing here. It tries again, and we finally rip through. So we get above 288, which was a significant level. We got VWAP down here around 277. This thing rips up, it pulls back, and let's make sure to show our 5-minute candle some love, right? Our 5-minute chart rather. Yeah, this thing rips up, and actually, hold on. Let's move this up a little bit. Okay, that is much better, much better. Yeah. So this thing rips up. We start to get a little bit of a flag. It breaks down, not quite ready, but it holds up well at VWAP. It curls back up slowly and steadily. We rip through these levels. So we do get a nice break of high of day here. Well, let's not say high of day, but the high of this level, right around 305. And high of day actually was in proximity. High of day was 312 at the time. So once this pushes over 312, this thing did not look back, man. And I do want to show you guys a quick trade. Now, I did botch this sequence to a degree because I'm going to get back in and have a losing trade. But, all in all, we still come out net green. Let's take a look here. So as this thing is about to break over $3, so we're up 626. And we're going to start to, try some trades here because we realize this thing looks like it's getting ready. Right, so we're in. We're going to take a couple of cents. I know that there's sellers up here around 10. So I don't want to be holding there in case we reject. Because again, all day long, it gets up to 308, 310. It just slams back down. So I'm watching here. There's some good volume coming in. I'm going to jump in. And look at how fast this thing goes. It rips up to 25, guys. I got a poor fill coming out. Unfortunately, I'm filled all the way down there 20, so I only made 11 cents. Now, the stock starts to look like it's holding, so I'll let it play again. It starts to look like it's holding 30, and I thought, man, we're going to just rip into a halt right here. Red, it's not dipping. I'm in a little too early. I should have sold it immediately. I'm going to take about a 10-cent loss, but I do jump back in at 15, and we sell right here around 26. We got to fill around 27, I believe, 27.50 getting out right there. And so, not a bad sequence, right? Not a bad sequence. For those of you in MMU, you guys can rewind and watch it as many times as you like, right? But yeah, that's essentially one of the bigger breakouts that we saw today. I thought that was a pretty cool one to show. For those of you who, are looking to learn, who are a little newer to trading, guys, be sure to check out MMU, right? This is the day trading course that I have where I do go over these patterns like this extensively, right? So at the end of this, we started that up 625. What is this, 919, right? So, making about 200 bucks, right? Not bad. But yeah, we talk about these patterns extensively throughout the course, right? So be sure to check it out if you want to learn about the wedge patterns and other patterns similar. Yeah, be sure to check out these chapters, man. So bringing it back, right, to Thinkorswim and continuing with the day, this thing was not bad. It pushes up, right, and it tries again. It tries again up here. So we get the breakout over 312. We get into now a much better area, and unfortunately it does not quite hold up. It doesn't quite make the new high. It tried here, it pulls back. It doesn't fail because we don't make new lows below the low of the pullback. So I'm still watching it here again. I did unfortunately take a small 10-cent loss. Now I was up about 1200, so we made more money in here as it did its thing. um for those of you in MMU, you're gonna get a bit of a laugh because I was calling this dip. And we fumbled it. We're in a little higher than we needed to be, and unfortunately, kind of botched this trade here a little earlier, right? But all in all, we made back the money coming up, right? And it wasn't a terrible loss or anything, just a small 5-cent loss. But anyhow, yeah, we did well coming up. It comes back down. We do well again. And the way how this thing was moving, man, it really looked good. But it wasn't quite ready yet. And we took a small 10-cent loss at the end of the day. And that was it. But pretty solid stuff. 971.50 after a slow start to the day, bringing us back in the green. And tomorrow we're going to look forward to being a little bit better. All right. So stay safe, stay green, guys. Stay safe, stay green. Merciless markets is the way to go if you are interested in learning about trading. Uh, you know, be careful out there tomorrow. Let's make sure we manage risk to the best of our abilities. Let's make sure that we take it slow, right? Let's let the pattern come to us and then get aggressive. If not, it'll be very easy for us to get ourselves in trouble if we don't wait for our chance to strike. All right, let's avoid those big red starts. Let's not overtrade those consolidations. Let's be careful on the pullback entries, and in doing so, we'll give ourselves a legit chance, right? Make sure to always have that trade plan, the risk, the profit target, all right? So stay safe, stay green. It's been Relentless Trader, and I am, of course, signing out.